First initial taste test on camera. Cheers. Here we go. Wow, that is good. I should literally work at a smoothie bar. Master of smoothies. Now, I probably should drink this off camera because there's a lot of seeds in here. And I'm probably gonna have a lot of stuff in my teeth. So it's probably best that I don't put this on camera. So I'm gonna finish this really quickly. And then we are gonna get into the point of this video. So let's finish this up. So good. Smoothie's done, here we go. What's up guys, Nick Vanelli here, welcome back to my channel. So as you see by the title of this video, we're gonna be talking about the top 3 essentials that every YouTuber should have. And these essentials that we're gonna talk about today are what's gonna lead you to having a much better production and a much better video overall. These are gonna really help with maximizing your content and making it the best it can be, because sometimes, I will be honest with you, it's not about what you have in front of you, it's about what you do behind the scenes. And by that I mean more so with the editing process. Filming, you can film really on anything, but the editing is what really matters most, because you can take something that's kind of mediocre, if you will, and make it into something really, really good. If you guys are new here, I post videos about fitness, nutrition, marketing, business, and a whole lot of YouTube stuff. So I welcome you to click that subscribe button, turn the notification bell on, and follow me on Instagram because I post a lot. All right, so we are gonna get into the first component of this video, and that first component is lighting. So as you see right now, I have a light behind me here. Now I'm gonna show you a couple different angles of what I mean by good lighting. With me, I have the ring light turned on. I will show you what the ring light looks like in just a moment. But right now what this does to my look is it just brings out the overall feature of myself, and I'm kind of like the highlighted image of the video. So you definitely wanna make sure that you have good lighting, because it's gonna also get pushed on the YouTube algorithm. When people see a thumbnail that is bright and colorful and it's really flashy, they're gonna wanna click on that more than something that's really dull and dark. And they're probably just gonna be like, keep scrolling. Right now I have an 18-inch ring light, a newer ring light. I will put the link in the description for the ring light that I'm currently using, but now I'm gonna show you how it looks with the light off. So this is the lighting with the light off. I do have a light above my head here, so the downlighting is really terrible. But let's quickly turn that back on now. Whoa, that's bright. That is really bright. As you see there, the lighting makes a significant difference with the image of your video. You don't really have to have a ring light by any means. You don't have to have a softbox, any of that. But using natural lighting is the best lighting that you can use. And that's just simply light from outside. So letting that come in. If you have a window, set up your tripod, set up your camera, wherever it may be, and film in front of that lighting so that you stand out, because that is the most important thing to have as a YouTuber. It's very essential, and that's what's gonna make people even want to click on your video when they see something that's very flashy and bright. So I've been on YouTube for a while now, and I never knew about lighting and how important it actually was. Doing a lot of research and doing some videos over time, you start to pick up on things, and doing my research, I came across ring lights, and ring lights are so important. Softboxes, those are also really, really good, and they just really accentuate the whole image of your video, and they just make you stand out because you are the image. You are, you know, the one in front of the camera. So you gotta make sure that your lighting is on point. We are now gonna move into the second essential, but I'll be right back. Gotta grab something. Okay, so the second essential that every YouTuber should have is a camera. Now, this camera, unfortunately, is broken. I'll roll the clip here. Yeah, on my couples channel, Nick and Maddie, link in the description always. The camera got broken. We don't want to talk about that one though. So as I was saying, a camera is very essential. Now, a lot of people, in the beginning, you don't even need a professionally grade camera. Literally, you can just use your iPhone. I know a lot of people who start off their YouTube doing videos off their iPhone. That's literally how I started too. I would, even to this day, on some of our videos, if we don't have our camera with us, we do film some clips, landscape on our iPhone, so this always comes in handy. And the quality on the new iPhones is like 1080p. It's absolutely phenomenal. So definitely an iPhone does justice. But I'm gonna leave on screen right there some good cameras that you could use for your productions, vlogging, whatever it may be. I typically like cameras that have a flip screen. That's just a personal preference because I can see, obviously I'm looking now at my flip screen, it goes to the side. I can see that I am obviously in the frame. As I'm looking here in my peripherals, I can see that. There's also this camera that I did have, the Sony Mark III. That is definitely a good camera, and the Sony Marks are good cameras. So it has a flip screen that goes upright. So you basically just hold this in front of you like this, flip screens up, you look at the viewfinder there, and you are basically good to go. The camera that I'm currently using right now is a Canon M50. Very good camera. These cameras that I listed are very affordable, very durable, and they're just overall a good camera to use, especially if you are a beginner YouTuber. These are cameras that do come in handy, and it just makes the overall image, and it's just easier, especially if you are a vlog channel, seeing yourself, just making sure you're in frame as you're holding the camera, moving around, it really does help. If you just have a camera that you set up on your tripod, that is perfectly fine too. Even if you don't have a flip out screen, that's fine. Just make sure you set it up, you do a test run, you come in front of the camera, you see that you're in the center of the frame, then you just start it up and you are good to go. And I always like to keep eye contact on the lens because obviously it's more engagement to my audience. If I was just looking here and talking to you guys, looking at my screen, there's no engagement whatsoever. So I like to really narrow in. Maybe at the odd moment, I might just do a quick glance while I'm talking like that. So camera is number 2, iPhone, whatever it may be, very, very important, essential for a YouTuber. And for number 3, we are actually gonna go from this position right now to my computer screen. Okay, so now you guys are on my screen here, and we're gonna talk about number 3, and this is editing software. So you do wanna make sure that as a YouTuber, you do have a good editing software. Now with Macs, the standard editing software that comes with Macs is iMovie. Honestly, iMovie did get the job done, especially on my couples channel. Got the job done for about our first year on YouTube. Now we decided to finally make an upgrade with Final Cut Pro, but this program here you do have to purchase, and it is $400 plus tax Canadian. So it came out to $452. So it's a big investment, but I will go through a little bit about the two programs and talk to you about the differences and why an editing software is very important to have. So starting off with iMovie here, when you are using iMovie, it's really, really effective and really great to use because it does come with a tab for audio, comes with a tab for your titles that you can use, gives you a bunch of different options there. You can also do a bunch of different backgrounds for your images, and you can also do transitions, which is very useful. Now, the only thing is with iMovie, like I said, you are limited to a lot of things. And if you look down where my mouse is right now in the drag and drop, you are only allowed to add one layer on top of your video. So I'm gonna see if I can show you an example here. I'm adding in our IG handles. So we just gotta fix this up, fit to screen. So now let's say if I wanna add a title. So I could add a title on top of this. Let's put, okay, so we put hi. Now, if I try adding another title, it doesn't let me do so, and that's one of the downfalls to iMovie. You would have to render this up at the top here. Then you would have to add your rendered clip, and then you would have to add another text on top here. After a while, you kind of do get fed up because over time, you do want to have as many layers as possible and add different things, especially at one time. Now, moving into Final Cut, the thing with Final Cut that I will say, it's very unique and different compared to iMovie. iMovie is very basic. The setup here is very easy to understand. It's not too difficult to work with. After a couple of videos, honestly, you can pick it up really, really fast. Now with Final Cut Pro, you do have over here, if you see at the bottom right, you have all your effects. You have hundreds of different effects. It's absolutely incredible, the effects that you can work with. You also then at the bottom, if you keep scrolling, you have all different audio pitches. So with iMovie, you do have the option of about, I would say, a dozen different audio pitches, but on Final Cut, you can literally choose from like 50 plus pitches. Now, if you click to the right there, you do also have transitions, many different transitions. Now, the good thing with Final Cut also is you can download different transitions, and you can also download, if you come to the top left here, this is your titles. You can also download titles. And already to begin with, there is just so many more options. It's absolutely crazy how many more different options you have. You also have 3D text. You can make your image just so much more flashy and just overall just a better image. You have different generators that you can use. Really great options there. and obviously your music tab, sound effects. iMovie does come with specific sound effects, but Final Cut just comes with so many more. It's crazy how many are already programmed on here. It's absolutely incredible. So definitely, I would say that starting off as a YouTuber, iMovie is sufficient enough. It honestly gets the job done, and you can do a lot with it. And you just gotta keep experimenting, look online, search videos. There's a lot of great videos. That's what we do. But after a while, I would definitely recommend making an investment to Final Cut Pro or even Adobe Premiere, because it does come in handy after a while. There it is. Those are the top 3 essentials that every YouTuber should have, whether you're a beginner or you're an intermediate or advanced. I'm sure at that level you probably do have. As a beginner YouTuber, these are some things that you should look to invest. Now, like I said in the beginning, you can use your iPhone, you can use natural lighting, and you can use the program that comes with your computer to start off. But over time, obviously, as you get better, and when you've been doing it for a while, you do want to upgrade your softwares. So I definitely recommend making those investments for yourself, because it's going to go a long way for you and for your audience. And remember, you have to invest in yourself to get a big return. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, give this video a big thumbs up right now. Subscribe to my channel. Remember that I post videos every Friday at noon. This is Nick signing out. I will see you in next week's video.
It ain't my fault.